Okay, we're back for another little live. I thought I would show you how to make this little zipper thingy. Quite cute. It's not lined or anything, so it's very quick and very easy and a great little gift. But this one, instead of just putting the zip straight across, I'm going to pop a couple of zipper end, like the ends on it for tags, okay, just to, I don't know, change it up. So if you don't want them, you just place the zipper in as normal, as we've done before, many times before in other videos. I'm going to do that. So this here is 6 by 10 inches, and these here are roughly 2 inches by inch and about an inch, 2 inches by an inch and a half. Okay, so that's these ones. I'm just going to get my computer up and running, catch up with me. So I thought I would make this little fella. Now, first things first, I'm going to sew them on. I'm just going to stitch straight across the top, nice and easy. And because it's faux leather, I don't have to turn it under or anything. You can colour the sides and all that sort of stuff. I don't bother with it, but, you know, you can do that if you like. Now, I'll just get that up and running so I can see comments. So I've got my zipper foot on. I'm going to just move the camera all the way over here. Wait, come over here. And I figured out why it decided to be a bit of a booger earlier on the last video, and that was because I had my walking foot on. It just didn't like having to stitch with the walking foot on. Oh, I need the top foot. I need the top stitch. It might crack it because I haven't got a proper foot on. Yeah, it's going to crack it. Let me just swap the foot over. So, come on. There we go. Just straight stitch across. Get rid of the little furry bits. Trim them off. Afternoon, everyone. I mean, you can turn that under if you really want to. I'm just going to top stitch it down. Just thought I'd try a little different than the actual piece that I did before. Just stitch across there. Oh, that wasn't very good. Let's try again. Yeah, so obviously with faux leather, it does move. Just be warned. Come on. But with this one, there's no lining or anything, so it should be pretty user-friendly, beginner-friendly, I should say, and easy to do. Sorry, I'll just put a zip on the clip on the end and try again. There we go. That should hold on to him long enough. Okay. Oh, g'day, Jimmy. All right, so once you've got them on, take that off and just trim. Oh, you don't have to do it now, but we can do it afterwards. But we're going to trim those side bits off. I'm going to trim that little bit off there. They will get trimmed out of it a bit. So once you've got that on, you're ready to then put it towards your piece. I'm just going to move that down a fraction. There we go. Okay, do it this way will be a little bit harder than the other way because you've got a little bit more bulk here, and you can find the center of your zipper rather than struggling with it. Just find the center of your zipper and the other side. We're folding it in half. What you can hear is that munching noise is my dog chewing a bone. So I'm going to fold the top short end of that, find the center there, the other end, do the same thing. The easiest way to mark a centre in faux leather is to do the little snip out, because it's hard to get a mark like a chalk pencil or some sort of marking pencil to stay. This has decided to do a bit of a knot on the back of that. Let's tidy that up. So a zipper can go all the way open, and place that on there. Line up your little notches, and then the side. And this is where you just clip across one end, making sure that your zipper is facing right side down, and keep it in line. Keep the zipper in line with the faux leather, not the leather that you've got there. You want the zipper to be on the edge of the faux leather. I'm going to then stitch along there with the zipper foot on this time, and just at a 1/8 across there, and then I'll fold it over and give it a top stitch. All right, so let's do that. G'day, Christine. Helen, this could be a little bit more difficult because I've got to turn it out through there, so it's going to be a little bit interesting to see how that's going to go. This could fight me. Just zip off there. Come on. Out you come. There you go. And then here. I'll come back to it. I'll come back from the other direction. The old saying, all else fails, use force. I'm planning on it. I'll just turn that around that way. Move the zipper across. And just stitch from this end. There we go. Okay. See? All else fails, use force. All right, we got that in. It's sewn in. That's the main thing. And now we're going to place that right side to that. I do the clip thing. Actually, before I do that, I need to do a top stitch, so bear with me. Just going to push that down. I might clip those out while I'm here. Just take out that excess now. All right. Like I say, this could be fun because of the foot. I might have to change it, so we'll see how it goes. So I'm top stitching that down. Maybe not. Turn her over. Now top stitch. Let's see if we can do it this way. No. Change the foot. God, I love this stuff. Don't you love faux leather? It's always trial and error with this stuff. You never know what's going to work. Okay. Try again. Different foot. And we're going to go across. I'm going to move my needle across. And see how we go then. Get her off and started. Make sure your zipper is down. And I'm just just going to lift that foot and move the zipper out of the way and top stitch across here. Just giving it a bit of a shove, guys. Okay, that worked. All right, now, what the days, that now, and that out of there. Okay, so right sides together and line up that center mark. And we're going to stitch that down along here. I might start, I'll just change the stitch speed. I'm going to start a little bit further over, give myself a bit of room. Yeah, it's not liking that much at all. There we go. Little stitch, because it's risen, it might not like it. We'll see. I might have to change the foot over. Yeah, no, let's change the foot over. Yeah, love demos. Love demos. Days. Just clip that back and that one back. Swap my foot over. And I'm going to start off the edge again like I did last time. Thought I could cheat the system, but no. Just no. Don't forget to lift your foot and get your zipper head out of the way. You don't want to run that over. And I'm just going to turn it back over and zip the other side. Swap my foot back over to do the top stitch. So now we have to turn it out the other way. This is where it'll get a little hairy. Because it's got that in there and it's not open, this actually makes it a little bit harder. So you can do it either way. I'm going to do it this way. And it is going to be difficult, but it will work. It's just going to be awkward. I just need to move my needle over, down. And it'll be a case of doing a little bit at a time. I'll even turn that inside out a little. And go across that way. There we go. I'm going to show you before we go the other way as well. It's a lot quicker and less fiddly. So I'm going to show you that. I just wanted to try this. There we go. All right. So now, just make sure that's stitched. Yes, it did. All right. So now what I'm going to do now, what feet are you using? Oh, Deb, this is just a normal machine foot. What I'm going to do now is measure. I'll just move this over. I'm going to measure 1 inch. I've just got to find out which side I want. I want it going that way. So 1 inch, depends on which way you want your zipper to open. 1 inch from the edge of the fold. So all I'm doing is going 1 inch there, and I get my black texture, and on that white bit I'm just putting a dot. And the other side of that, this side, 1 inch from that fold, and I'm putting a dot at the top of that white there, just like that. Okay, coolies. All right. Okay. Then, just going to trim off some of these because they will annoy me. Doesn't take much to annoy me these days, I've decided. All right, so find that little mark there and fold that. Put a clip in. The other side, get your little mark, fold it. Put a clip in. Now, make sure that zipper is open. It needs to be open or you're not going to be able to turn it out. You can, but it's just a little bit more technical. Trim off any of your bits. A few bits. I don't want them caught up in the zip. All right. So once I've got that, then I can, the sides, and clip them. Clip that side and clip this side. You hear that noise? That's a neighbour. We've got one. He's, you know, a bit of a distance away, but he's got his bike out. All right, and then we're going to sew from here to here on a 1/2 inch seam. Okay, so I'm going to leave the same foot on. And I'm going to put it in the center. I'm using the 1/2 inch mark on my actual machine bed, and I'm going up and back. And actually I'm going to cut that off. I'm just going to undo that because that's going to be too big. I might just do a 1/4 inch seam, otherwise we're going to lose that little side bit. Try again. Okay. So let's do a 1/4 inch. There, and move my needle all the way over. Alrighty. Yeah, if I did the 1/2 inch, I'd lose my bit of green that I've got there. So that was pointless. So I'm just going to shove this underneath here because it's quite thick. You can use your walking foot. My machine decided it didn't like, and sometimes it did like it. So I've just decided to go without. And then back stitch. Just might go back a couple. Cut. That's that. And then we're going to go this side. Sure, nothing metal under there or anything. Not that there should be, just never know. All right, that's pretty much it. That is it. I'm going to move this back now. We're going to trim off the excess here. Cut off your little threadies. I might have to use the other scissors for that. I'm just going to trim that back a little bit. And take out the little corner. Be careful though not to cut your thread, but take out that corner. I cut that right back up seam. Take off your threads. All right, so all 4 corners are trimmed. And I've cut the seam right back. And now I'm just going to turn it out. So put your finger in there. Turn it out right way. See how this one looks comparative. A little bit crooked on those little side things, but yeah. I'll show you the other way in a minute how to do it. Just push those corners out. You can use a chopstick or some turning tool. I'm going to use my little screwdriver. It's not too sharp. Turn them out. You don't want to stick a hole in it. Because that would be disastrous. And ask me how I know. Because I've done it. And there you go. So with the little side thingies, it is a lot stiffer up there. Like it doesn't sit as nice as the other one. I think the other one's better. So let's do that. So I'll go and get my fabric. So that's with the little side tabs, and that's without. I like it without. I like that one. Okie doke. I'll just get a zipper head. Okie dokie. And one zipper head. Right. Okie doke. So let's do this version. All right, we've done that version now. We're going to do this version. So cut your zipper tape a little bit wider, so maybe 8 inches. Give yourself a bit of room. Open your zipper tape up. Find your center of your faux leather. Exactly the same. It's what we did before, but without the zipper tabs. Nice and simple. And again, with this, find the center. And the center. Okie doke. Place that on there. Clipper on. And do the same to the other side. Right side's facing. And we're going to sew 1/8 of an inch across with your zipper foot, of course. Let's move on over here. stitch that on. Now if you wanted to line these, you could. Just adds more bulk to the seams though. I think these are quite cute enough, and with the pleather, it's sort of, you know, it's not going to fray and all that jazz, so pretty safe to not line it, unless you just want to put a pretty lining in and give yourself more work. So sew that on either end. Currently loading up those other two videos to UbiTube. Okay. Let's bring this back a bit. Then turn that over. And we're going to stitch it down. Just finger press it. Even if you did like a 1/4 inch seam, it doesn't matter. If I do it at the 1/8, I end up with a really big zipper. So I'm going to fold it up a little, give it a little bit of a lip to there, and come along with some clippies. God, I love these clips. And then I'm going to do the same to the other side. Just fold it up. And put a couple of clips in just to hold. Oh, excuse me, sneezed. Okay, now we're going to top stitch here. So I've swapped over the foot. I've got the needle right over. I'm going to sit it right on the edge of that zip. I'm going to put the stitch length up. So I've got the stitch going around about 1/8 from the fold, and it's a number 4 length zipper stitch. Top stitch. And make sure you back stitch it top and bottom. Stitches quite easily, you can see. And then we do the same to the other side. Nearly ate the clip. There we go. Hey Judy. Alright, so we've top stitched both sides. Now let's put this dreaded zipper on. I love the zippers. Okay, so like I said, you can get one of these. You can do it the old-fashioned way as well. So the old-fashioned way is you line up your sides of your fabric. Make sure that your zips are lined up and level. They've got to be level with each other. So this needs to be trimmed. Okay, so that they're the same length. Then you want to put your zip on. So hold it in your fingers, and with the rounded side facing you, slide one side in a little, and then hold on to it. Stupid nails. There we go. Get in there. I get you. Let me just tidy that up. There we go. Then get the other side and come in on an angle and slide them in at the same time, like that. Okay. Just pop it on the ground, just like that. And that has it ready to go. So what I do want to do with this, and I did this on the other one as well, is I just mark here where the zipper meets the fabric. I might mark it on the other side as well when I turn it around, because I just want to make sure that they line up when I turn it around and they don't send the zipper wonky. Now I'm going to again mark that 1 inch mark. I want it coming from, so that way, so it opens that way. So it's going to go on this one. Now remember, this is all back to front to you because it's in selfie mode. So I'm setting it on the left hand side. You'll visually be able to see me doing it on the right hand side. You will need to mark the left hand side and then turn your zip around. Okay, so then crease that there. Oh, turn it around the wrong way first. Turn it around. Crease that there where that little black mark is. Just put a clip in it. Go the other side and find that crease. That little mark, I should say, and crease that as well. And what you want to make sure when you turn this over is those zipper marks, those lines, those black lines there, line up. Okay, you want them to line up so that they line up that way. If they don't, it's going to send your little pouch crooked. So if your zipper is sort of skew-if, it's going to send it crooked. So I'm just going to put extra couple of zips in here, clips in there just to hold that. And then on that side there. And then I'm going to clip this side just there and there. And make sure that's open. And we're going to stitch down over here. Now this is where we can do a 1/2 inch seam. Okay. So that in the middle. Don't forget to back stitch. When you get to your zip, back stitch over your zip because it does get a lot of pressure. And also at the end, don't forget to do that. And it doesn't hurt to do it a couple of times. Turn it around and we're going to do this same to the other side. This side will have that open zipper part, so just needle down just to hang on to him. Put a couple of stitches in. Get one out of the way. You can hand stitch that close or do a little bit of a quick stitch on the machine if you want to. I find that as long as you clip it well, it's not going to move anywho. Okay, lift that up and now we're ready to trim. Okie doke. So come in, cut a bit off that. You don't want too much of that seam in there. You can cut that off. Trim up your corners. Again, be careful not to cut your thread. Trim your tails on your stitches. And you're done. You're going to turn it out right way around. I just think this, I love this green. I just love this green. So how much easier and quicker was that to do than the other one? So I like this one. Get your little poker outerer. Every time I need to find like a tool, I can never find them. I've got so much stuff in here, I can never find what I need. Oh, and there you go. Done. Just like the other one. Hi, Stella. No notification. Oh, thunder here at the moment. Oh, yuck. So there you go. All done. How cute are they? Are the patterns you posted true to size, please, or do they get enlarged? I've put them, if you print them on A4, the one I put up today, you can print on A4, and that will be the size that I did here. And the ones that I took photos of, they won't be. You'll need to just adjust, okay? How big are your... is your pattern pieces? Marilyn, this was started off as 10 by 6 inches. 2 pouches, or this pouch is the one I did today as well. So this is the one with the little tabs on the side. It's got little tabs. That was a bit more bulky in there and a little bit more fiddlier. I find this one a lot quicker and a lot easier and really, really easy to do. This is something you can teach the grandies to do. They can make their own little pouches. You can put your keys in them. They're you know, a good size. So they work out to be, oh, wrong way. About 4.5 inches by nearly 5, 4 3/4. So pretty cool, pretty good size. You can make them any size you want to, and it's so easy. And because it's faux, you don't have to line it. But if you do feel like you need to line it, you can see how easy it is to line it. You would then, you know, leave an opening in the lining, turn it right way around, and stitch the lining together down. So very, very simple. There you go. Easy done. Little pouchy thingies. 2 different varieties. And yeah, I've used number 5 zippers and number 5 zipper heads. I kept the blue going with the green because I liked it. So 20-inch zipper equals 10 inches on fold. 20-inch zipper. That was not for this one. That 20-inch zipper equals 10 inches on fold. That's for this one. It was a 20-inch zipper. That I only used I think it was hang on. It would have been about 7-inch zipper. Oh, on the medium, 20-inch zipper equals 10 inches on fold. The zipper goes across here and the fold is here on that pattern. So your fold is here, so it's 20-inch across there from one end to the other. On that medium one, that's this one, I think. Or is that one? No, that's the one I did today. But anyway, where did my little thing go? I just lost my thing. So if it's this one that I did today, great for using the scrap pieces, zippers and other bags. Yeah, length is 10 inches. Oh, I reckon it's this one. Is it this one? I'll have to have a look, Christine. I meant height. Okay, height is 10 inches. No, I reckon that is... No, that's the big one. So yes, you'll need 20 inches to go around there to there. That's this size, this one. So the 10 inches here will make it 20 inches that way. When you open it out, it'll be 10 on the fold. Does it make sense? Great for using up pieces of zip. Yeah, exactly. So if you got little bits of zips, you know, that you're sort of sitting there going, oh, you know, I don't have anything with a 5 or 7 inch or whatever zip. I mean, if it's 5 inches, you'll be pushing the friendship on the, you know, getting it in. It might be a little bit tighter, but if you're clever, you can probably get it in. It'll be very tight, but you could do it. All right. So you just might have to play around with it, tweak it a little bit. But yeah, there you go. So that's that. That I thought was cute, and I thought I saw it and I thought, I'm going to have to do that to show the girls how easy that is. I can do that. It's one I prepared earlier. All right, guys, well, enjoy the rest of your evening. I hope you enjoyed the couple of videos. Like I said, I'm uploading them to YouTube as we speak. And if you've got any questions, please feel free to message. For those on YouTube, you can also message me there when you see this on YouTube. Thank you very much for joining me. Talk to you soon. Bye.